What's up, YouTube? So we're back with Kawasaki 2001 KX125. We got cut off a little short on the last video. We removed the primary drive gear, which also has the collar built on it. We left the key in here for the crank, because we're going to sell that with the crank. We removed the shift stopper. I think that might have been what got cut off. So we got our shift stopper that we took off. The bolt is right here. So we're gonna just go ahead and throw that inside a bag, and I believe this side is finished. No, we're gonna have to pull off this real quick. We're gonna have to pull off our cam. This is our drum cam. Be right back. Alright, so we're back. It's gonna be a 12 millimeter. Not too many gentle ways to do this. Hold on, let me shut this laundry. Sorry, I had the laundry going. Not too many gentle ways to do this, because obviously it moves. What you're gonna want to do is, because we're gonna be going counterclockwise, go ahead and set it as far back as you can, and just hold it in that position. Get your reverse and snap her off. Torquing it back on is a different story, so keep that in mind, because I think it's a little bit on there too, like maybe 40 pounds or something, 36 pounds, something that I thought was a little much. I could be wrong. So let's see, we'll pull our little dowel. This is your little dowel that's inside of your cam, your shift cam here, and it just kind of locks it into place so it doesn't move. We will put both of these, all three of these, in a bag. Normally I would label it, da-da-da. We already know what it is though, and they're all in the same bag. All right, we got, of course, hold on one second. All right, so this is for your shift shaft spring. It holds onto it, kind of just retracts and detracts, keeps the spring in place. We're gonna take it off just because sometimes people like to make sure that the threads and everything in here is in good shape. So we'll clean it off, dunk it. Oops. So we got our washer that was right behind there, and we'll put this with the shift shaft. We'll be right back. All right, so I'm just gonna go around real quick. It's a good time to just kind of clean the case up, get any kind of whatever out of the cracks while you still got it on the post. It's all right here in one place. Clean the shafts a little bit. Make sure all the bearings roll good, no chunks of anything anywhere. We will be cleaning it later too, but this is kind of just an easy way, just in case we don't get to it right away. Make sure that everything's alright. So next thing we're gonna do is go ahead, we'll take off the valve real quick, the reed valve. Alright, we got the engine flipped around. Nice ugly side showing here. Make sure you seat these good. From what we got right here, it's an 8 millimeter. Looks like it's gonna be 6 of these bad boys holding it on. Excessive, if you ask me. Of course, I didn't take that one all the way off. I think that's all. Nope. Alright, so there is our boot. Sorry, does not look good. So see all those cracks? You know what, it's probably okay. I don't think there's any way air could still get through there. However, normally the cracking is not good. Most of the time it's going to be on this part that if it's, oh well, yeah, it's cracked. So there could possibly be air leaks in this. I mean, I'm not going to sell it. Honestly, they don't really sell that good anyway. So, probably why, right? Oh, so this is an aftermarket reed valve we got here. Where's our little tapper? Tap, tap. So it's an up. I've never heard of it. Some guy was telling me that the bars that were on here were pretty good though, so this could be something cool. I don't know. Hey, leave a comment if you ever heard of an old Up brand reed valve. It's definitely aftermarket. Unless that comes stock on a KX 2001 KX125 carbon fiber. Alright, anyway, taking up too much time. We're going to set this aside gently. Doesn't look too bad. It's pretty clean. We'll go ahead and take off the gasket. I'm not going to try to save that. We're also going to remove this gasket because we're going to be pulling our crank. Came off pretty good. I should have threw that in the trash can and I would have saved myself a little bit of time there, huh? So we still got the key on here. It looked like this shaft was only good for 2001 and 2000. I'm not sure though. I'm gonna have to look that up. If anybody knows, leave it in the comment. I tried to leave a parts link once, but my whole account got deleted, so I'm afraid to leave any kind of links of any sort. So anyway, let's get back to this. Be right back, 2 seconds. Here is our 54.5 millimeter stroke. I guess it says the capacity on the other side. Okay, anyway, we will not waste too much time. We'll get this camera back here. Something like that. Maybe a little closer. So I'm gonna, did we already get the case bolts? Oh, okay, so we're gonna get this is so dirty. So we could actually probably pull out our shaft, our shift shaft right here. This is our, what is it, an actuator lever? Or is it just a clutch actuator lever? I'm guessing, something along that line. Correct me if I'm wrong, if you want, whatever. We'll put it in a bag and we'll set it aside. We'll set it aside just for now anyway, to save time. We're gonna plug that hole, be right back. Alright, so we got a little plug on there. These are a very nice thing to have. They're just all kinds of plugs. There's some part information if you want to grab them. To me, they're just amazing because you could block off any of this stuff, you know, especially when you're selling engines, you know, and you pull this, you know, you got every size you can imagine in here. It looks kind of professional too, you know. I like it. Makes it easier to clean. Where's my little, you know, so you're not gonna have to worry about getting stuff in there. The camera's just rocking around like crazy. I mean, I do like to kind of get these a little tidy as I go. Just, you know, it's more motivational to make it look nice. All right, so anyway, be right back. I'm gonna make a little card for this so we could take out all our bolts. Make sure you clean them pretty good. If yours is as dirty as mine here, because you don't want to not have any of these seat and mess some stuff up. There's another, we're gonna have to put another little plug down here. All right, be right back. All right, so that took forever, but for you it took nothing. So we got our little card here. I punched down all the things. It looks like it's gonna be all 8 around, and then it must be a couple of these, if not all of them, within the stator and magneto housing. Also, because we didn't have a video on it, just pulling the magneto is simple as one of these, I believe. You just hold it and then press it in, and then stator, it's just got, looks like 4, maybe 3 bolts, I don't know. Anyway, all right, so we're gonna start popping these. I did go around with a brush, clean them, make sure that all the seatings or the seats are okay. Just gonna start cracking them. These I just turn upside down. Since it came out, I'll show. So I just turn that upside down and then I stick it in there. All right, I'm gonna do them all and I'll be right back. All right, so it looks like all of these are gonna be connected. So yeah, take out all of them in the stator magneto case area, and then the 8 around. And I didn't pull this gasket off, but really that's not going to stop us. I'm going to go ahead, since we got, actually I'm going to make sure that this is flush, because we're going to be putting our puller on here, and you don't want any bad angles that are going to put any dents or anything inside your cases here. Yeah, all right, be right back. Oh, I was gonna say, I do have quite a few towels down here, because as soon as you split this, there's probably gonna be some oil coming out of there. I'd probably even throw some towels, like if you got them just kind of laying around. If you're splitting it, you know, just on the ground or whatever, you know, just put some towels under it, or a bucket. Put it in a bucket. If I had a bucket on here, that'd be cool, but I don't. All right, be right back. So anyone that has trouble getting gaskets off, these types of blades work amazing. Let me grab a better one real quick. All right, these are at the dollar store. They're amazing for taking off the gaskets. You just kind of glide it along, and a lot of the time it helps you know exactly where the level is, and it's very easy to maintain that level because of this handle that you got on here. So I mean, if I ever take off gaskets, but if you feel it giving you resistance, go down or up, just go a different way. Sometimes you could even give it a little bit more blade, and it might help, but most of the time if it gives you resistance at all, just kind of angle it a little different. And I'm telling you, you could get these things very clean with this without damaging the surface at all. Sometimes just going some ways is better than going the other way.